What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Kids Talk Sports podcast. And on today's episode, I'm going to be talking about the new college football playoff bracket. I'm going to be talking about the final rankings, and I'm going to be giving you guys my prediction for who I think is going to be our national championship. I'm going to give you guys all my takes on the matchups for the first round and my predictions for the bracket. So let's get into it. So we'll start at the top with number 8 Ohio State playing number 9 Tennessee. This is a home game for Ohio State. I think Tennessee's going to win this game. I think Ohio State, coming off that loss after Michigan, they just don't. I just don't think they have enough. I just think since it's a home game, obviously the Ohio State Michigan game is really really important to those Ohio State fans. I think it would have been better for Ohio State to play at Tennessee than at Ohio State because I just think they're going to get booed a lot. And I just think there's going to be something off about Ohio State after that loss to Michigan. It kind of just throws off the whole vibe. And Tennessee is hot right now. Nico Iamaleava is playing really well. Squirrel White's playing really well. Dylan Sampson. And I think the key thing to this matchup here is that Tennessee has one of the best run games in the country with Dylan Sampson. And Ohio State has one of the worst run defenses in the country. So I think one of the best run games versus one of the worst run defenses. I think Tennessee is just going to run all over them and have a field day. I think they'll come out on top. Next game is number 12 Clemson at number 5 Texas. For this game, I think this is clear. Texas is going to win this game. SMU made Clemson look way better than they are. SMU is horrible. They shouldn't have made it in over Alabama. SMU is horrible. Clemson, SMU made them look really, really good. Cade Klubnik is overrated. I don't think he's that good, in my opinion. I think he's going to have trouble against this Texas defense. Texas played really good defense against Georgia, but they are coming off a loss against Georgia, so I think the vibe might be a little off. But Quinn Ewers, I think he's going to lead this team, and I think Texas just has all the everything, and I don't think Clemson's defense is strong enough to hold up on this Texas defense with who they have a lot of options. So I got Texas winning that game in a blowout. This game's also going to be a blowout, no doubter. We got 11 SMU at 6 Penn State. Penn State, they're doing a wideout. Penn State's going to win this game. They played a really, really good game against Oregon. They lost 45-37. Drew Aller looked really, really good. SMU, they looked horrible in the first half against Clemson. They played pretty well in the second half. I just don't think SMU is ready for a whiteout at Penn State. It's going to be insane. SMU is going to have to play in a crazy, crazy environment they've never experienced. I just want to say good luck, SMU, because you guys are going to really need it. I think Penn State's going to blow them out. I think Penn State's a really, really good team. And then for the last first-round game, we've got number 10 Indiana at number 7 Notre Dame. Indiana is not very good, in my opinion. I don't think they can win the big games. I think Notre Dame is one of the best teams in the country. They're really hot right now. They got Riley Leonard playing his best ball, Jeremiah Love playing his best ball, Roman Grayhouse playing his best ball, and then their defense has really, really played well. Xavier Watts is leading that defense. They look really, really good. Notre Dame, I think this is going to be an easy win at Notre Dame against Indiana. It's going to be a tough environment to play in. So then at the top, I've got number 1 Oregon facing the winner of Ohio State, Tennessee, which is, in my opinion, Tennessee. This pick is going to surprise you guys. I have Tennessee winning this game. It is a neutral site game. Only the first round games are home games. I have Tennessee. They look really, really good with Nico Iamaleava and Dylan Sampson. I've got Tennessee beating Oregon. I think Oregon is a little too hyped up. I have Tennessee upsetting Oregon in the second round or in the quarterfinals of the college football playoff. I just think there's going to be an upset in this round, and I think it's going to be Tennessee over Oregon. Next matchup is Texas against Arizona State. This is honestly tough to pick because Texas, they didn't look very good against Georgia, but also, I'm going to go with Arizona State here to beat Texas. Arizona State, Cam Skattebo is the best running back in the country. I don't care. Okay, I'll take that back. Ashton Jeanty is the best running back in the country. Cam Skattebo is a top 3 running back in the country. Cam Skattebo is a top 3 running back in the country. I think he should be in the Heisman conversation. He is on fire right now. He's playing insane. Sam Levitt is playing his best ball too as a freshman, but they are out without their number 1 wide receiver. But against Iowa State in the Big 12 championship, their number 2 receiver really stepped up. I think Arizona State is going to upset everyone. They're going to defeat Texas and move on to the college football playoff semifinals to play Tennessee. Then for the other 2 games, we got Boise State, Penn State. A lot of people are going to be upset with my pick here. I'm going to go with Penn State, though. I think Boise State, they're a Mountain West team. They're not ready to face again, yes, everyone likes to bring up the fact that they did lose to Oregon in Oregon by only 3. But I think they're not ready for a playoff game. They're just Ashton Jeanty, he is the best running back in the country, but Penn State has a really, really solid run defense. If any team could take Ashton Jeanty out of the game, Boise State is. There's no way Boise State's winning. Give me Penn State. And then Notre Dame, Georgia. This is also another surprising pick. I got Notre Dame win this game. Notre Dame looks like the best team in the country right now. They're playing insane. Give me Notre Dame to upset Georgia and play Penn State in the semifinals. So I've got Tennessee, Arizona State, and Penn State, Notre Dame. So for the Tennessee-Arizona State game, give me Tennessee to keep on going and defeat Arizona State in the semifinals. I think Arizona State is a really, really solid team, but I think Tennessee's just better. And then for the Penn State-Notre Dame game, these are 2 teams I really like. Give me Notre Dame. Again, like I said, they've been playing absolutely insane. Give me Notre Dame to beat Penn State in the semifinals and move on to play Tennessee in the national championship. And now, for my national championship pick, we've got Tennessee, we've got Notre Dame. I think this will be a really, really good game if this happens. Give me Notre Dame. They have a really good run defense with really good safety play and secondary play. They have a good defensive line. Those are good formulas to stop the run against Dylan Sampson. And when you take Dylan Sampson away from Tennessee, their whole offense. If Dylan Sampson's playing bad, their offense is playing bad. If Dylan Sampson's playing good, their offense is playing good. I think, and then Notre Dame, if you take Jeremiah Love out of the game, so what? Jeremiah Love, if you take his run game out of the game, he's still a really good receiving back. They still got Riley Leonard that can use his legs, and he has a really good arm. They got Mitchell Evans, tight end as a threat, and they have a really good defense. Give me Notre Dame as my national champions. Give me Notre Dame to win it all. I think that's a really bold prediction. I don't have Oregon in the semifinals. I don't got Georgia in the semifinals. Give me Notre Dame to win the national championship and upset everyone. Notre Dame is not getting enough respect, but I think they have an easier path because of I think Indiana's not good. And Georgia, they're good, but without Carson Beck, I don't know. And then Penn State or Boise State. I just think if you can take Nick Singleton or Ashton Jeanty out of the game, then both those teams are cooked. Give me Notre Dame to win the national championship. And then for this week's question of the week, it is who is your national championship and what does your bracket look like? If you want, I'd like to send in your bracket to me. I'll look over your picks. We'll see how you do compared to mine, and then I'll give you a shout out on the podcast. And you can send in your answer to this week's question of the week or previous question of the weeks to my email. My email is talksportswithmason@gmail.com. Again, my email is talksportswithmason@gmail.com. And as always, thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. Peace.